Do you know that one of the world's earliest and most mysterious civilizations started right here in Nigeria, thousands of years before Europeans even thought of stepping on our land? It was called the Nok Civilization, and its story will make you proud to be African. The Nok people lived in central Nigeria around 1000 BC to 300 AD. That is over 2,000 years ago. Long before Benin, long before Oyo, even before Kano, there was Nok, and what they achieved is still surprising experts around the world today. First, let's talk about their iron technology. Archaeologists discovered that the Nok people were smelting iron at a time when much of the world was still using stone tools. Imagine that. While some regions were still learning how to shape bronze, our ancestors in Nigeria had already mastered turning iron ore into farming tools, weapons, and ornaments. Some experts even say Africa was the first to develop iron technology independently, which means we didn't copy it from anyone. We were innovators. That is how powerful Nok was. Then there's their art. The Nok are most famous for their incredible terracotta sculptures. These are clay figures carefully shaped into human faces, animals, and even mythical beings. When archaeologists found them, they were shocked at how detailed and expressive they were. The faces had delicate hairstyles, jewelry, and emotions carved into them. Some looked so advanced that people wondered, how could a civilization so old create something this artistic? Till today, the Nok terracotta is one of Nigeria's greatest treasures, displayed in museums around the world. But the Nok were not just artists and ironworkers. They lived in organized societies. They farmed millet and sorghum, they kept animals, and they built communities that lasted for centuries. Their culture was so strong that it influenced later great kingdoms like Ife, Benin, and Oyo. In a way, Nok laid the foundation for many of the civilizations that came after in Nigeria. Now here is the most important part. Many of us grew up hearing the story that Europeans came to Africa to bring civilization. But the Nok story proves otherwise. Nigerians, Africans, were already building advanced societies, making art that still amazes the world, and developing technology like iron smelting on our own. We were not waiting for anyone to come and teach us progress. We already had it. The sad thing is, we don't know exactly why the Nok civilization disappeared. By around 300 AD, their culture faded away, but what they left behind, their iron, their terracotta, their influence, still speaks for them. So the next time you hear someone say Africa was uncivilized before colonization, remember the Nok. Remember that our ancestors were thinkers, builders, artists, and inventors. Their story is not just history, it's proof of the greatness that runs in us as Nigerians. Our history didn't begin with colonization, it began with brilliance. Subscribe now, and let's keep digging deeper into the forgotten civilizations that prove Africa was always great.